Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So today we're going to talk about President Donald J. Trump's response to the Democratic National Convention. Specifically, his response to one person who spoke, who certainly didn't bother him. Last night, if you don't know, former First Lady Michelle Obama kind of took center stage. She, in summation, said the president was in over his head and that it is what it is. As soon as she said it, we all knew we would be treated to the president tweeting this morning, lashing out. And that happened a couple of times in a short period of time. His advisors probably told him it was a bad idea to address her directly. So we have tweets like this. Somebody please explain to Michelle Obama that Donald J. Trump, nothing says you're secure and not narcissistic, like referring to yourself in the third person. That Donald J. Trump would not be here in the beautiful White House if it weren't for the job done by your husband, Barack Obama, because she needed that clarified. Okay, no. President Trump is in the White House because he gathered a coalition of low-information, uneducated voters and told them to be afraid. He played on fear. That's why he's there. Make no mistake about it. He wasn't running against Obama. That wasn't happening. Obama fulfilled 2 terms. He apparently understood something the current president doesn't, and that's all you can do. So that's how he wound up there. It wasn't because of the Obama administration. Not really. It was because he gathered a group of uneducated, racist white supporters. That's what happened. And then continuing to go after the Obama administration, please, everybody remember, he's not running against President Obama. He takes them to task for their response to a public health issue, because Trump's facing one. And he said that their response was considered to be weak and pathetic. Check out the polling. It's really bad. The big difference is that they got a free pass from the corrupt fake news media. No, the big difference is about 160,000 people. That's the big difference. The fact that the current president of the United States is looking at poll numbers rather than the number lost should tell you a whole lot. He doesn't care about you. He never did. He doesn't care about your well-being, your job, or anything else. He only cares about how he can use that to serve himself. Sadly, the president is so incompetent, he doesn't realize that his poll numbers are a reflection of the 160,000 extra people. The next one. The Obama-Biden, one word, administration was the most corrupt in history, including the fact that they got caught spying on my campaign. All capital letters, so you know he's not upset and bothered. The biggest political scandal in the history of our country. It's called treason and more. Thank you for your kind words, Michelle, because I'm totally not angry and venting because I can't do anything about it. No, it's not called treason. That's not treason. Once again, the President of the United States is showing that he has never read the Constitution or doesn't understand it. Article 3 is really clear on this. Treason is levying war against the United States, not hurting the current president's feelings. Even if all of the allegations that Trump was making against the Obama administration were true, it's still not treason. And then, in perhaps the weirdest deflection I have ever seen in my life, many thousands of people work for our government. With that said, a former disgruntled employee, all capital letters, named Miles Taylor, who I do not know, never heard of him, said he left and is on the open arms fake news circuit, whatever that means, said to be a real stiff. They will take anyone against us. I'm not sure that admitting you don't know the Department of Homeland Security's chief of staff is quite the flex you think it is, Mr. President. It kind of lends credibility to the idea that you don't take national security seriously. This is definitely somebody you should have met once or twice. I've never met him, but I'm not president. I know some people who have, and yeah, I guess from their depiction of him, he is kind of stiff. He's very calm and very bland, which is kind of his entire job as chief of staff, because he has to get a whole bunch of different personalities to work well together. Something you've failed to do, Mr. President. People forget how divided our country was under Obama-Biden. The anger and hatred were unbelievable. I'm not joking, he tweeted this. They shouldn't be lecturing us. I'm here as your president. Man. I don't remember constant demonstrations in the street or quite as many cities being on fire at the same time, the same number of people being marginalized. I don't remember Democrats flocking to help Republicans get elected. I do remember the President Obama, being reelected. Yeah, there were people that had issues with him. With the exception of racists, they were over his policies. I had issues with some of his policies. The level of hatred and divisiveness, nowhere near the same. Not even close, not even the same league. The current president, is in the Oval Office because he divided America. That was his strategy. It's still his strategy. His whole goal is to gather a group of low information, uneducated voters and tell them to fear everything. Be afraid of the brown person, the leftist, anybody that he thinks that they don't understand. That's what he's doing. If you're one of his target audience, please take a moment and try to define the words you're afraid of. If you don't know what they are, it's probably because he's playing on your ignorance. That's his whole thing. He's trying to con gullible people. If you fall for it, you are gullible. He's not a good leader. He can't handle a crisis. He can't even handle the former First Lady teasing him. He doesn't take national security seriously. Obviously, he's not going to be able to protect you from whatever it is he tells you to be afraid of. He's a failure. He's low performing. That's the reason he's lashing out like a Halo 3 player. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.